Okay, so I'd love for you to come to a kneeling or seated position, or if that doesn't work for you, a chair can also work. And as we've talked about, it's really nice when the knees are lower than the hips and that the hips are propped up. That really helps the low back and to get lots of length with your spine. And we're going to talk about Chinnamasta again today, goddess Chinnamasta, because she is a very theatrical goddess, and also the pictures of her are maybe a little disturbing. So I'm going to explain to you a little bit about her. She is, remember, this stems from Hinduism, and she is a Hindu goddess, which is, of course, an archetype. And it's every goddess is a part of you. And she is about ego death. So she is about transforming ourselves and transcending and uplifting ourselves so that we can evolve to be who we are brought here to be. And the depiction, if believe it or not, the depiction of her in the illustrations is a woman who has literally cut off her own head, and she's holding her head above her body. Now remember, this is metaphorical, and the head in Hindu mythology is symbolic of the ego. So she cut off her head and is holding her head next to her as a form of getting out of her own way, right? Have you ever felt like you're in your own way? I have. You're like, just get out of your own way. Let your ego get out of your way, cut off your ego and hold it over her body. And then what she does is she takes her life force, which runs up and down the central channel, but especially running the energy up is what helps us to transcend and evolve. So she takes that life energy up her central channel and literally feeds her own head from her central channel. In the depiction, it looks like life force and it's blood. So it's a really disturbing depiction, but what it means is ego death. And that's what we're going to talk about today, going through your own ego death. Where in your life do you need to get out of your own way so that you can transcend something or evolve? So the heart quality that we're going to work on today is evolution, okay? Evolving in the heart. Go ahead and take your mudra of enlightenment. That is clasping the fingers, but then taking the pointer fingers together and the thumbs together and opening the pointer fingers and thumb away from each other. And then dropping the pointer fingers to the earth down right in front of the sacrum, and the thumbs are up toward the heart. Go ahead and run the hands up the central channel, flipping the hands so that the fingers face top. The pointer finger faces crown, and you go up to the crown, and then take it down, and then flip at the heart again so the thumbs face up, and take it down. Let's try this one more time. Taking it up, flipping at the heart. Pointer fingers are now up. Take it down, flipping at the heart. Pointer fingers are down when we're moving down. Holding steady right there. Now we're going to focus on exhaling up and inhaling down. I want you to think of the effort, the exhilaration and the effort being in the exhale, which takes the energy up. So we are transforming ourselves. We're evolving, moving up the central channel. So here we go. On an exhale, take it up. You can use the mudra. And inhale, take it down. Exhale up. And on inhale, down. Closing the eyes if you're comfortable to do so. Moving at your own pace, just exhaling. Imagining the energy moving up right behind the hands along the central channel. And on the inhale, imagining it just gently dropping back down to the sacrum. One last time. Exhale up. And inhale down. You can take your hands to your thighs. And let's just take a few breaths here, centering ourselves into the central channel. I sometimes call it the pillar of peace and hope. This energetic channel that runs right up and down your spine. It's right in front of the spine, right through the heart center, right through the center of the pelvis, through the third eye and out the crown. It also shoots out the perineum and goes straight down into the earth. It's much taller than you are. It goes way up to the heavens, and it goes down out of the perineum, way down into the earth. 3 breaths here. Good. Let's go ahead and come to step to the front of our mat into Dasana. For our Chinnamasta class. Feet hip width apart, slightly pigeon-toed. Palms face front. Take your neck back, take your ears back, tuck your chin, lift through the crown. Lift all your toes off the floor and then drop them back down. Soft bend in your knee, hips right under shoulders. On inhale, circle the arms up. And on exhale, circle the arms down into your forward fold, Uttanasana. Let's rest here. Walk your hands forward so that your hips come over your ankles. They tend to be behind, so we want to walk them forward. And then you can actually walk your hands off to the left side, only as far as you want to. Walk off to the left, drop your head down and breathe. And let's walk back to the starting point and walk off to the right side. Draw on your fingertips and drop the head forward. Walk back to center. Inhale into a flat back. Belly pulls in, sacrum might need to lower if you have to bend your knees to get into that flat back. And then go ahead and take a giant left step back and come into a low lunge here. So the sacrum is as high as the shoulder blades and you are up high on the ball mounds of the back toes, really working that back leg. Walk your fingers forward a few inches. Look forward and telescope the spine. Lengthening the spine forward, lifting the heart, finding the trench in the low back. Good, drop that back heel down 90 degrees and walk your hands to the left front corner of your mat. Extend the arms out forward. This is a down dog lunge. Extending the arms out as far as you can on fingertips, dropping your head forward and then hollowing out the armpits by lifting the backs of the shoulders toward the ceiling. Very nice. Go ahead and walk towards center, left, and take the right foot 90 degrees as well. And we're going to rest here in our forward fold. Take your left foot. The toes of the left foot are going to face the back of the mat, all the way open. And I want you to bend into the left knee and walk your hands toward the back corner of the mat. The back right corner of the mat. Down dog lunge. Hollow out the armpits or think about lifting the backs of the shoulders up. Drop your head forward. Take your left sit bone toward your right heel. Belly pulls in. From here, walk back to center, but square off both feet so that both feet are facing the left of the mat. And we are back into a nice forward fold here with wide feet. Soft bend in your knees. Let's take your left hand right in front of the heart or in front of the neck, whatever feels better to you. And the right hand to the hip or maybe palm down to the sacrum. Now, while you have your hand on the sacrum, see if the sacrum is flat. Can you put a mug of hot chocolate right on that sacrum and not let it fall off? Hold it flat and then open your heart to the right. Belly pulls in. Switch sides, right hand down, left hand to hip or sacrum. Sacrum stays flat. And open the heart to the left. Good. Let's go ahead and take both feet and point them towards the front of the mat. Come back into your low lunge. Drop your back knee down and let's come up into an Anjane. Now we're going to stretch this tricep here. So we're going to take the left hand behind the occipital bone or the back of the neck. The free hand, the right hand, is going to gently grab that left elbow and help to draw it back. The hand may reach down between the shoulder blades. And you're going to glide and sink at the same time. Belly pulls in and up. Lift your chin gently. You can even rest the back of your head into your left arm. Beautiful. From here, Ardha Hanuman. So straight out that right leg. Right leg turns straight. You can always keep a bend in this right knee for this, even though we're going towards straight. If it's not comfortable and your hands can't make it to the floor or block, bend the right knee a little bit and then extend through the spine. Keep those feet active. The toes on that right foot, flex them. Spread those toes. From here, take your hands to the inside of that left leg. Take the left leg to 2 o'clock. Draw it in so the foot's 45 degrees. And here we go into our lizard pose. Left hand reaches forward. The pointer finger straight forward. Hips drop down. And right hand can come to sacrum, palm down. Opening the heart to the right. Or you can come up with the arm. Or you can reach for the back foot, pinky toe side. Belly pulls in and up. For those of you who want to, open that heart toward the ceiling. Good, release. Come back down. Let's go ahead and take the right leg up into a 3-legged dog. And then we're going to come and take the right knee to the heel of the right hand. Now it looks like this, and it may be hard for you to see on the screen, so I'm going to show you what it would look like if I had both legs doing this. You're basically coming into kneeling, but only one leg is doing it. One leg is kneeling, the other leg is back like a pigeon with the foot tucked under behind you. This is a variation of pigeon, believe it or not. And you're up a little higher with the hips because you're over your heel. You can stay here. If it's intense, you can come to the forearms. If it's not intense, then you can pull the belly in and up and walk your way up. Now, how do you get stability in this pose? You pull the right knee and the left knee toward each other. You scissor them together. You might lift in the hips when you do that, but you're going to feel very stable. Keep that strength and then sink down to the pose at the same time. Arms can even come up. Good. From here, take your hands forward, press back into a 3-legged dog, and then come down into your down dog. You're in the down dog, and I want you to rotate your feet left so that you're on the knife edge side of both feet. One on the inner side, one on the outer side. On the edge of the feet. And try the other side. See what it feels like in the body. Notice the side body between hip and armpit as you do this. You can go to both sides twice. Good. Then drop to the knees for me, and let's remind our bodies how to do modified side plank. So it doesn't matter which side you do first. You're going to take one leg, pull it back behind you, tuck the foot behind you, the other leg straight down, and the arm goes up. Other leg. Back to tabletop. Other leg behind you. Top leg straight, arm up. Good. From here, let's go back to the first side you worked on. Go back to the first side, and we're going to show you the options if you want them. You can take your toes, so your heel stays on the floor. Take your toe and open it toward the ceiling. Flip the toe up. You also can take the left arm over the ear, whichever arm that is that you're working with. The last thing you can do is take the leg behind you. The straight leg moves behind your body and you open your heart a bit. Look up toward the ceiling. All options to increase the intensity and the back bend of this pose. Other side. Other side. So just start in a nice, easy, modified Vashisthasana. Take the toes of the straight leg toward the ceiling, flip them up. Take the arm, the upper arm, next to the ear. And then if you want to, glide that heel of that straight leg behind you and open your heart to the ceiling. Very nice. Back to tabletop. Press into down dog. And take a giant left step forward with the left leg coming into a low lunge on the opposite side. Low lunge on the left leg. Very good. Drop the knee down. Extend through your front leg. It does not have to be completely straight. I'm going to take us back forward again real quick because I want to make sure to get the tricep stretch here. So come back into Anjane for me. And let's take our right arm up. Drop the right hand behind the base of the neck. Left arm grabs the elbow and helps to pull it into the back body. That right hand might move between the shoulder blades and then release into your glide and sink while you pull the belly in and up. You might even lift your chin. Beautiful. Good. Let's take it back into Ardha Hanuman. So straightening back through that left leg as much as your body can and as much as your body will allow. What you're really working on is lengthening from hip to armpit here. So you're kind of walking your fingertips forward to lengthen the side bodies. Now, take your hands to the inside or right side of this leg and take the leg off to 10 o'clock. Draw it in so that the foot is flat at 45 degrees and drop your hips forward. Take your right hand far forward, fingertips if you're comfortable. Left hand to sacrum, palm down, or left arm up. Surya Hasta, which means open fingers, or grab pinky toe side of that foot. Any of these options are great. Go ahead and see if you can open your heart a little bit toward the ceiling. Maybe even look up. Coming up onto those spider fingers if you can. Good. And press into three-legged dog. Glide that left knee forward to the heel of the left palm. Right leg streams back on the mat. So you're kind of in a half kneeling posture. You can stay here. You can come to forearms if that feels better. That eases up the pose a little bit. Or if you're doing okay, pull your belly in towards your spine and come up. You're keeping the stability by pulling that left knee toward the right knee and the right knee toward the left knee. The belly on an exhale pulls to spine and up. Arms up. The back toe is tucked under. Back toes are tucked for stability. And very nice. From here, take that left leg back into a three-legged dog. And come back into down dog. And let's walk your feet towards your hands. So you are back into your forward fold or Uttanasana. Hands to hips, elbows to ceiling. Lift the front of the shoulders away from the mat and come up with your crown. shake it out. Coming into the mudra of enlightenment if you'd like to. Taking a breath or two to just center in mountain pose. Moving through one sun salutation. Stepping to the front of the mat. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, circle the arms down. Inhale, flat back. Giant left step back. Drop the knee, come up with the heart. Exhale, glide and sink. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Point those toes and gently lift the chest away from the earth. Keep the arms bent. Exhale, down dog. Three more breaths here. On your next inhale, giant right step forward, drop the left knee, come up with the heart. Exhale, glide and sink. Belly pulls in. Inhale, match your feet to the front. Resting in forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, bring it up. And exhale, down. Back into Dasana with the mudra of enlightenment, honoring the archetype of Chinnamasta, getting out of our own way, removing our ego, which will be important today as we try difficult poses. So sometimes we get out of our own way and we physically have an improvement. And sometimes we just mentally have to get out of our own way and be okay with where we are in our body and what our body can and cannot do in this moment. One more breath here. Evolution, getting out of our own way so we can evolve. Step to the front of the mat. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, circle the arms down. Inhale, flat back, giant left step forward, back. High lunge. I want your feet wide apart and I want you really high on the ball mount of the back foot so the back leg is super active because we're going to take the arms up. As you know, here we go. Arms up. Holding for 2 breaths. Belly pulls in and up. Right sit bone goes underneath the body, or you can think of your right sit bone moving toward your inner left thigh. Hollow out those armpits or draw the back of the shoulders toward the back of the mat. Good. Hands to hips. Right hand makes a tray out to the side. Hitchhike that thumb back toward the back of the mat. Allow your heart to open to the right and take that right hand to left hip. If you can't get the hip, grab the right sit bone. Draw the right shoulder toward the right ear gently. Left arm up. Funky crescent. You're really high on the ball mounds of the back leg. On your next inhale, we're going to twist left into warrior 2. Here we go. Inhale. Nice. Dancing into warrior 2. Streaming energy out of your fingers away from you. Looking over your 3rd finger, your middle finger. Taking your right knee over your 2nd and 3rd big toe. Legs stay as they are. Arms reverse, viparita. And go ahead and let's take our right hand or right elbow to our knee or right hand to the earth inside of right foot. Either option will work today. Keep your hips high. You don't want to be bent too deeply in the right knee today. Open that left collarbone toward the ceiling. Take your left shoulder blade onto back body. You can even take left arm over left ear. Now let's circle the arm. That left arm's gonna circle down, touch the earth, and back up and around 3 times. Pinwheel that left arm around. One more time, and on the last time, the arm's gonna reach up and the right leg is going to straighten through as much as it wants to. You can take that right hand to the outside of the right foot for Trikonasana. Upita, Trikonasana. Try to hollow out the right armpit, lengthening the right side body, the lower side body. Good, soft bend in that right knee. Keep the legs as they are. Viparita. Good, and grab the moon and come down to the earth, flipping that back heel up and dropping the knee down. Good. From here, just hold for a moment, lengthening through your spine, looking forward. And extending through your right leg, Ardha Hanuman. Good. Take that right leg off the mat, and once again, draw it in. We're doing the same pose we already did. We're gliding and sinking with the hips. We're dropping the left hand forward, right hand to sacrum, palm down, or right arm up, or reach. Opening the heart. From here, press up into 3-legged dog. And then take your right knee to right wrist. The heel of the right hand, left leg streams back. So we're doing the same sequencing, coming into a variation of pigeon. It's like a half kneeling pose. This time you're gonna come up again. If your low back allows for it, belly pulls in and up. You have an option here to lift the back foot up. Can you simply lift the back foot up? If you can lift it up, can you grab it? Can you float that left shoulder up, reach back to big toe side and grab the foot? You can use your right hand on your right thigh for stability and open your heart to the front. Or you could take the right arm overhead, Surya Hasta. From here, release, press into your down dog. And let's go into a 3-legged dog with the right leg up. Let's drop the heel of the left leg to the earth or toward the earth. Bend the right knee and draw the right foot toward the ceiling and then open the hips to the right. Peeing dog. Belly pulls in, left heel drops toward earth. Donkey kick. Very nice. Re-square the hips. Giant step forward with that right foot. Giant step forward with the left foot. Resting here in Uttanasana. Soft bend in your knees. Hands to hips, elbows to ceiling. Lift through the collarbones away from the earth. And rest here again for a moment in Tadasana. 2 breaths. Step to the front of the mat. Inhale, circle the arms up. And exhale, circle them down into Uttanasana. Inhale, giant right step back. Hop into that low lunge. Make sure your right foot and your left foot are wide enough to come up. Your back heel is going to lift up as high as you can lift it. You're really pushing with the ball onto the back foot, engaging that entire right leg just by lifting the heel as much as the body can lift it. And here we go. Inhale, sweep those arms up. Good. Very nice. Hands to hips. Left hand in a tray. Hitchhike the thumb to the back of the mat. Allow the heart to open to the left. That left hand can either come to the left sit bone or to the right hip. Right arm up, looking left. Belly pulls in and up. On inhale, move into warrior two, facing the opposite side of the mat. Warrior two. Streaming light out of your fingers. Surya Hasta, wide fingers. Looking over the middle finger, your knee moves over your second and third big toe. From here, drop the left elbow to the top of the left knee, or take the palm down inside of the foot. Right arm up, keep the hips high, belly pulls in. You have the option of taking the right arm over the right ear. Right collarbone reaches up and back. Let's windmill this right hand forward and around, sweeping across the mat 3 times. On the third time, straight through the left leg as much as you can, and take that left hand to the outside of the foot if it's on the floor. Otherwise, you can keep it on the leg. If you have a block, move the block to the outside of the foot. Try to hollow out the left armpit and lengthen the left side body. Take the left femur bone into the socket. Soft bend in left knee. Come up, Viparita. Beautiful. Right hand reaches for the ceiling and goes right down to the floor. And drop the right knee. And we're going to go right into Ardha Hanuman, straightening through the left leg. Take the leg out to the side. Draw it into 45 degrees. Right fingertips reach forward, drop the hips forward, left hand to sacrum, up, or pinky toe side. Open your heart. Good. From here, move right into a 3-legged dog. And then take that left knee to the heel of the left hand, a half kneeling position. The right foot is, or the right leg is all the way back behind you, toe tucked under. You can stay here. You come down to forearms if that eases up the low back. Belly pulls in and up, and then you come up. You can take the arms up, or you can do a reach. You can float the right shoulder up, hitchhike the right thumb back, and grab the big toe side of the foot here. Once you have that, square your hips, square your heart. Maybe take that left hand off the thigh or off the floor for stability and take it up. Those are all options. Belly in and up. Very good. Go ahead and press into down dog. Take that left leg up into 3-legged dog. Bend the knee of the left leg. Take the heel of that left foot toward the ceiling first, then open the hips left. Belly pulls in tight, right heel drops to floor, right femur bone presses back into the leg. Donkey kicks. Beautiful. Go ahead and come to kneeling. Both knees kneeling. Now, you can, if you're comfortable, take your hands or your fingertips right behind your hips. You could use a block if it's too far to reach. And then what I want you to do is stretch out your quads or the front thigh by reaching your hips gently forward. Don't worry about how far they lift. They might only lift 1 millimeter, but just reach them forward. Maybe look up at the ceiling, keep the back of the neck long, keep the side bodies long, Pull the shoulders toward the ears. Coming back down. And then just resting in a seated or kneeling posture, because I'm going to go through the peak pose sequence next with a little demo. So this gives you a little time to breathe and rest, and me time to show you this peak pose sequence. It's very similar to what we did last time. Complicated, so we're going to watch. I'm going to give you lots of options. We're going to start with King Dancer. So I'm actually going to have you grab that foot that comes back in King Dancer from the outside, pinky toe side today, which is different than I normally have you do. Normally I would have you rotate, hitchhike the thumb back and reach big toe side. Today, I'm going to have you not rotate much at all. Just take the palm of the hand facing the body and grab pinky toe side. You still want to lift or float that left shoulder up for length here. From here, what you're going to do is you're going to head forward into King Dancer. Some of you might head forward just an inch. Some of you might come forward quite deeply, whatever works for you. Those of you who are more flexible, you can push into the back leg. You can look up. You can square the heart. You can float that left shoulder up toward the ceiling. Now you have two options here. One is you can release the back leg and come down, or you can keep the back leg. I'm going to keep it so you can see. You're going to keep the back leg or release it and come down. The right hand is going to be diagonally out to the right side of your body. And then you're going to move either into half moon pose with the leg back, or if you release the leg, half moon pose with the leg open. Whew, about to lose my balance. Here it is. From there, you're going to drop the other hand down forward, and you're just going to rest here in a split. So you're squaring in the hips, but lifting the back leg as much as your body will allow. It doesn't have to be lifted very far, just whatever your body will do. Then drop the knee. Remember this? Left hand goes out diagonally, way left. Fingertips. Right hand reaches for top of the floating foot. Here's where a lot of you went wrong. You took the knee straight back, but here's the clue. You can take it to the side. You can take it open to the side on this one. And here's your posture. And then you're going to come down. I'm going to give you another option here that's going to come next. Some of you are going to watch this, some of you are going to do it. You're going to come down into a football squat. Right arm reaches forward, right arm reaches back between the legs. This is a little different variation. You still are propping on the tripod here. Nothing changes. This hand's waiting back here for this foot. And another variation of the same pose. Compass. I will talk you through that. And then you will come down and rest in Uttanasana. From here, I will have you back up and move into a variation of pigeon. Half kneeling. You're going to come up. You might stay just here. You might stay just here. Or you might want to grab. All options. Part of ego death is letting go of what we can and cannot do, right? And just honoring where our body is. So some of you are going to grab here and hold here. There's another variation, mermaid, where you can pull the heel in, take the inside of the elbow around the foot, the right arm up, and reach. Mermaid variation, look forward, hold your mermaid variation of pigeon. From there, you are basically complete. All right, I know this is a difficult peak pose sequence. Let's come up to standing. We're going to start with King Dancer on the right leg. So we're balancing on your right leg. You are going to float your right shoulder up and grab your left foot, pinky toe side. Right arm forward. You can just stand right here, or you can lean forward. It's either option. Some of you lean forward a bit. Some of you are going to lean forward all the way so that your torso is parallel to the earth. Some of you might even push into your back foot. Now, think about those right fingertips because they're going to drop down diagonal, far off to the right of your right foot. About a foot forward and 6 inches off to the right. And then open up into half moon with the leg straight or bent. So you can release that back leg or keep it held. Good. If you haven't already released the leg, release it now. Take the left hand to the floor and take the left leg straight back and up. Standing split. Flexing through the left foot. Drop the left knee down so it's just hanging out right next to your right knee. Left hand goes wide, you're on your fingertips for a tripod. Move those around as you need to, the left hand. Right hand reaches for the top of the left foot. You can stay here or you can try to lift your knee up. It can go wide. The hip can open as much as it wants to. There's no wrong thing to do here. Just open the knee toward the ceiling. 2 breaths. And then drop the foot back into a football squat. So feet are wide, drop your hips, you're in a football squat. Right arm reaches forward, left arm stays where it is, right arm reaches forward. Now, right arm reaches between the legs, as deeply between the legs as you can. Your left hand is still your tripod, nothing changes there. See if you can take your left heel off the floor first, and then lift the left foot completely off the floor, and see if you can get your right hand over the foot, and then lift the knee up toward the ceiling. Try to straighten through the right leg as you do so. 2 breaths. And drop the knee down. Step back into down dog. Take your right knee forward into a variation of pigeon, half kneeling. Left leg is back. Walk yourself up. You can stay here, or you can reach, float the shoulder up, hitchhike the thumb back, and reach for the big toe side of the foot. If you've done this before, you want to move to the next option. Lift the elbow up and see if you can take the foot toward the buttock. So the elbow lifts up. All right, so rotate that elbow up and take the heel in. If you can do that, take the foot inside the elbow. Right arm up, reach, looking forward. 2 breaths. Whatever variation you've chosen to do, holding that firmly. And release. Child pose for 3 breaths. Child pose. Slowly come to standing for the other side. We have a whole nother chance to try this peak pose sequence as it is a mind bender. We're gonna do King Dancer on the left leg. We're gonna take our right leg back and grab our right foot. You are on the small toe side with that grab of that right hand, right foot. Left arm forward, belly pulls in. If you feel comfortable leaning forward with the leg. Some of you might even push the foot into the arm. Some of you might be releasing the leg here and coming into half moon. Some of you are going to hold the leg. Either way, half moon, right? You're either there or you're there. Re-square your heart and put both hands down on the floor. Lift the right leg up. Drop the right knee down next to the left knee. Take your right hand out to the right a little bit on a tripod, on your fingertips. Take your left hand, which is your free hand, to the top of your right foot. See if your right knee will open and lift up to the ceiling. It can open up to the right as much as it wants to. No limits. Drop the foot down. Wide stance football squat. Left arm reaches forward, left arm reaches back between the legs. Reach, reach, reach. Lift the right heel up. Lift the right foot up. See if you can grab the top of the foot in the right hand and lift the knee. You can always take that right hand that's your tripod and move it. Belly pulls in. Drop it down. Press into your down dog, walking back into it. Almost there, everybody. Left knee to left heel of hand. Right leg straight behind you, toe tucked under. Walk yourself up. You can, if you'd like to, float your right shoulder, hitchhike your right thumb back, and grab big toe side. Left hand can be used on the top of the thigh or the floor for support, by the way. This may be your pose, or if you'd like to, you can lift the elbow up and take the heel toward the buttock. Or grab inside the elbow and move into mermaid, looking right and then looking forward. Heart opens to front in whichever variation you're in. 2 breaths. And release. Coming to kneeling and facing front. Whew. All right, let's come to a seated posture. And I want you to come into a posture that looks just like this. So it's a straddle, but the knees are really deeply bent and the kneecaps are facing up. See if you can grab your shins or almost ankles. And you can pull your knees up even more. And I want you to think about lengthening your low back and taking your heart forward and up. Just a nice deep stretch here. Deep knee bend, kneecaps straight up. You're using your hands, your arms to pull on your legs and lengthen your spine. From here, I'm going to give you an option. You can stay here or you can try the turtle. Some people really like the turtle, some people really don't. I'm going to show you. The turtle is you take the arms underneath the knees and you drop down, your legs can straighten some, and you drop down toward your forehead. Just for a breath or two. To come out very carefully with the arms, however it works, one arm at a time. Good. We're going to do one more pose, a nice seated twist before Shavasana. So I'd like you to go ahead and take your right leg in front of you and your left knee in. Take your left arm up and take it right behind your left sit bone so that it's a kickstand and it helps you to lengthen your spine and keep your heart open. Take your hand on this knee here, on this left knee, and pull it toward the right armpit. Take your right arm up and see if you can take the outside of the elbow to the knee. You can actually hunker over and close the heart first. And then lift the heart and press the elbow into the knee. Looking over your left shoulder, really opening into a twist. Other side, releasing, other side. Right knee bent, left leg straight. Right arm up, kickstand with the right arm. Let's start with that left hand pressing on the outside of the right knee and pull it towards your left armpit. While you do that, open your right shoulder and look behind you. keep the kickstand and take the left arm up. Left elbow comes down the outside of the leg. Hunker over in your heart. Collapse in the heart and then lift through your spine and push the knee away from you. Look right. Very nice. Unwinding, and we're going to lay into our final posture, Shavasana. So laying back, feet wide if you like, coming down to rest and recover, palms up, thinking of all the evolving that you did today in this class, no matter what level of pose you're doing. That is actually not important. It is the process of yoga. Getting out of our own way to see that, you just completed a beautiful process of yoga, and you are evolving right now. Allow your breath to deepen. Draw your knees towards your heart and rotate onto your right side body into a fetal position. Your right arm can be right under your right ear, supporting your head. And then using your hands, your arms to press your body up into a seated or kneeling position of your choice with a well-supported spine. Oftentimes hips higher than knees is helpful. Let's come into the mudra of enlightenment. And when it comes in front of the heart, it shifts so that the pointer fingers are up and the thumbs are down. We're going to bow to our own heart in a moment, thanking ourselves for this practice, for this process, and for our own evolution. Change your mudra into Anjali, which is prayer hands. Namaste.